Hello, welcome back. It's so good to see you. So I am very excited about today's video because my son is turning 10 years old. So I'm actually making this video for him, but I want to share it with you as well, just because I can go back and look at it if I want to as well. But I made a video similar to this for my daughter's 10th birthday, and I figured, well, I did it for her, so I need to do it for my son. And I'm so excited. So as one of his birthday gifts, I'm going to give him an album filled with pictures of him from the moment he was born up until the last picture that I took of him. And I don't know, my daughter really seemed to like it, so I figured my son might like it. And then maybe when they turn like 21, I'll do from 10 to 21, something like that. But anyway, so I know it's a bit of a different video, but I'm making it for my son, but you can use it as background, or you can just look at the cute pictures, because I have his very first picture and the last picture that I took of him. So just to see him change and grow, and oh my god, he's double digits. No, where's my baby? Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. Now there is one picture that I'm not going to show you just because it has his school name on it. Hopefully I remember when I look at it. Maybe to like cover up the school name or something. But yeah, that's the only picture that you're not going to see. So this is David, and this is literally, I don't know, 2 minutes after he was born. Look, his face is all squished up, but look at those lips. He has always had big, beautiful lips. I call them his Jolies, because, you know, Angelina Jolie. So anyway, this is his very first picture. I'm going to set that right there, and then we'll compare when we get to the last picture. Now this picture is actually from a video that was on my husband's phone. But I took this picture because when we were in this room, this was the delivery room, and then they transferred us to, I don't know, like recovery or something. I don't know. We went to a separate room. Once you have your baby, you go to a separate room. This is the separate room. So this is about probably an hour, maybe 2 hours after he is born. No joke. This kid started crawling. I could not believe it. My husband, he was like, we gotta get this, because nobody would believe it. No one would believe it. So he has a video of my son lifting his head up and crawling. Day 1. What? Are you kidding me? He was ready to go. Okay? Oh my gosh. Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of it? Well, here's the evidence right here. 2 hours after this kid was born, he's ready to go. He was strong. And then, I don't know, this is probably like a week later or something. No, it was probably like 3 weeks later, because our house wasn't done. Our house wasn't done yet. We were living with my sister for like a week and a half. But yeah, look, he's got like a perfect little round head. Isn't he just the cutest? And his face is less, look, his face is all like swollen and puffy and stuff. And now it's just like a normal face, but look at his cute little face, and he still has the little Jolies. Oh my god, amazing little baby. And here he is smiling. So cute. It's like he's not even real. It's like, is he a doll? This next picture is of him sleeping in his crib, and he literally looks like a baby doll. Like, is this even real? It is. I mean, he's my son, but doesn't it look like a baby doll? He looks like a little baby doll. And here he is again smiling. We had one of those, it's like one of those breastfeeding pillows, but I didn't use it for that. I used it to like prop him up, and so I could sing and like whatever, so he could just be looking up at me. But oh my god, so cute. So cute, right? And here he is. He's being a little shy, like, oh no, Mom. Not the camera again. So cute. And he was such a little chunker. Such a little chunker. I don't know if I have the picture here, but he was so big. And then by the time he turned 1, he was so skinny. Here he is again, just looking cute. I think like towards the beginning, I would do like pick of the day with my kids, Super cute, super photogenic. Look at this one. Look at that. The little smirk. Oh my god. He's so cute. So cute. And this next picture is his model face. Look at that. It's almost like he's got his little shoulder just like under his face, like, What? And here we are at tummy time. He absolutely hated tummy time. He hated it. But you gotta have tummy time because, yes, 2 hours after he was born, he was crawling, okay? But then he just stopped and he was like, no, I did it that one time and I never want to do it again. What? So when it was tummy time, it was fit time. But, like, I needed him to have tummy time so that he could build his muscles up and stuff, He is happy right here, but I did not tend to keep most of the pictures of tummy time because he was very upset at tummy time. And then we have him here. He had to have a bib on most of the time because he was the biggest drool baby ever. Biggest drool baby. And so to keep his clothes from being soaked, we would put bibs on him and we'd have to change them out periodically. Gross. This is Emma playing Doc McStuffins on him. See, she's got her little Doc McStuffins blood pressure and the little ear thingy, and she's checking his, look at that, she's checking his heartbeat on his arm. So cute. My little babies. He loved her so much. He still does, but like he just was amazed with her. There's my husband and my son. Look at how little bitty. He was very tired. It was almost bedtime. Such a cute baby. Oh my goodness. And this is one of my favorite pictures of the kids. They're just so, like, look at their bright faces. So cute. So cute. And they loved each other. I don't think you would see them like this now. They still love each other, but not like they did. And this is David being a bad boy because he would always crawl onto the table, and I told him not to do that because I thought that it was dangerous. But he does what he wants. And look at how cute his face is. He's like, really? Am I gonna get in trouble for this, Mom? Come on. He never got in trouble. I just repeatedly took him off. Look at his little face. This is obviously at Christmas because you can see the Christmas tree. Look at me. Like, so cute. And look at how chunky he is. He's got roly-poly arms. Such a chunker. And this was on, I believe, Christmas Eve, maybe? I think my mom got either Emma or David a microphone. That's what this is. But he's shoving the whole microphone in his mouth and screaming. Like you do, Oh, and this is him on Christmas Day. Look at him in his little sweater vest looking like Chandler. So cute. Such a little gentleman. And this, he's driving a car. I believe he got this from Santa. So this is slightly after Christmas. But look how happy he is driving his little car. So cute. So cute. Okay, and here we go. Here's David being a brat. Because we live in a 2-story house, and I would tell him, stay away from the stairs, stay away from the stairs. Look away for 1 second. Where's David? Right here on the stairs. Look, you can't yell at this. Look at this. How are you going to yell at this kid? You can't. He could get away with anything because of that face. What face? This face, Mom? So cute. Every time I open the windows, the kids would just go and stand in front of the window. They love the windows to be open. They love it. And this was the beginning. This was the beginning. Look at his little chunky arms. He's starting to lose a little weight though, because he's starting to crawl, or he pulled himself up, and so cute. Look at his face. Look at that. Little cheekies. Oh my gosh. He's just so cute. And this outfit, my sister actually bought this for my daughter, and my daughter wore it like one time. It didn't fit her for the longest time, and then she wore it for about a week, and then it no longer fit. But my son, he wore it for a while. It is a doctor outfit. It's a little onesie, but it has like a stethoscope wrapped around it, and it's got like this little pocket, and there's stuff in there. It's just his little doctor outfit. It was so cute. And this is one of my favorite pictures of my husband and my kids together. This is them at Easter at my mom's house. But look, he's wearing the sweater vest again. Oh, so cute. So cute. Gorgeous. And here he is being a little bad boy again, because he couldn't wait for me to put him in there. I remember this specifically because he would kept trying to get in there, and I was like, give me a second. I was going to put him in there. I don't know if I was changing his diaper or what, but I was in the playroom, and I'm like, okay, David. And I come over, and he's like, no, I'm just going to try and get in this thing by myself. I mean, it works, And this is David and my dad. And my dad actually drove this 4-wheeler from his house to my house. And so I think this was like right after he got it, and he was just coming to show it off, And Emma, she went on an actual ride, but David didn't. He was too little. I was scared about that. But yeah, so that's just him and his grandpa. Look at this face. Look at this face. And you see the drool? You see that under his chin? He was just a drool crazy. So beautiful. Oh my gosh. And here he is being a bad boy again. And I had to take a picture of it, because whenever my husband was around, David was such a good boy. But as soon as my husband left, he would constantly act up and do whatever he wanted, because he knew I wasn't going to do anything. And he would always climb. Do you see this car? He took his car, he turned it on its side so he could climb on the car, so that he could climb onto this little play kitchen, so that he could, I don't know, look outside or whatever. What? So yeah, I took a picture of it to prove to his daddy that he was bad boy. He was a bad boy. So cute though, my gosh. And here he is at the park. We didn't go to the park that often, just because the park only had like 4 swings, and I don't know. We went there every once in a while, but we don't go there anymore. If we go to the park, it's just to go swimming at the pool. Look at how cute he is though, oh my gosh. Okay. Come on. Look at this. This is him. He's like yelling at me. You can't tell because it's a picture. But he's like mad because I made him sit down. Because what was he doing? Climbing on top of things yet again. And he would like to climb on top of this and just yell. Just yell. And I'd be like, David, get down, get off the table. And then he would just yell and yell and yell and yell and yell. I have a video on my Facebook of him on the table, and he's yelling in baby talk, telling me exactly why he needs to stay on the table, and like my rules make no sense to him. So he's like, well, I'm not going to stand on it, but I'm going to sit on this table, Mom. What are you going to do about that? I'm going to sit on the table, and I'm going to eat my snacks. Oh my God, look at this guy. He's so cute. And he made a little fort in the living room. And he's peeking out. Oh my gosh, such a cutie. Oh, adorable. And this is him at the mall. We went to the mall to get his hair cut because I was too scared to cut his hair, and he's a crazy little boy, so his head's moving all around or whatever. So we went to this special haircutting place that specializes in like little boy haircuts, and after we would go, we would always go on the carousel. He loved the carousel. He loved it. We don't go there anymore just because he's not a little kid, and I know how to cut his hair now, so. But anyway, such a cutie. Look at this. Like, what is he even doing? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Look at the face. He's adorable. He's adorable. Now, this next picture, I absolutely love it. I love it because he's making a face. We're outside in the backyard, and I don't know what this face is or why he was making the face, but it reminds me of Zoolander, and this is his blue steel. What is this face? I don't know. So cute. Look at his little Jolies. Oh my goodness. It's his model face. Oh, perfection. And here he is. We're getting ready to go swimming. I love these things because they can float and they can still use their arms, and they're just safe. I love it. Look at his little swim trunks, and he's wearing the little swimmers underneath. Oh, so cute. So cute. So this next picture I love. This is at 4th of July at my mom's house. There's David, so happy. And there's my dad being sprayed in the face with this hose. So, this thing at the end of the hose, my dad attached it. This thing was actually to fill up water balloons. You know those water balloons that just, you can blow them all up like together in like 1 second or whatever with an attachment? This is the attachment. And so my dad was like, oh, look, you can do this or whatever. And so David's like, give me that. And what does he start doing? Start spraying Grandpa in the face. Because look at how funny. He's having so much fun. Like, it's so funny. He's loving it. It's the best. And this picture is a picture that my sister took. And she used Photoshop or something. But he was just, this was actually in my parents' backyard. And I guess he just found a big stick and started playing with it. And so she made it, I don't know, look like a wand or something. I don't know. But look, he's so happy. He's such a happy little boy. My goodness. And then this is for that same day. This was like a photo shoot that my sister was doing. And it's just so cute. Like, it doesn't matter how this goes. It's just adorable. Adorable. Oh, my kids are the best. Okay, now this is the first time that David ever saw snow. It snowed before school, and there was still snow left on the ground when we got home, and so he was making little snowballs. Look, he's so happy. He's so happy. And here he is climbing on things again. Yeah, because that's my son. He's in the windowsill. He's getting bigger, you can tell here, because he's very long and skinny. But he's happy because he's climbing on things. And here he is in the car, and we are at the car rider pickup thing or whatever, waiting for Emma to get out of school. But look how cool he is. He's got sunglasses, so he's too cool. He's too cool. And here we are in front of the window. I literally was sitting right next to him and I was like, oh my God, David, you're so beautiful. Can I please take a picture of you? Because he, as happy as he looks in these, this boy does not like pictures being taken of him. He does not like it. So out of all these pictures, each one that I have, there were probably 20 pictures exactly like it to be able to get the good one, you know? But look at how pretty he is. Oh my God. And his eyes, just gorgeous. And here he is being silly. If I ever got a box, any package, he's like a cat. He needs to be inside the box. He loves it. He loves it. Look at how happy he is. So cute. And this is him again on another 4th of July. They had, at the park, they had like some community 4th of July thing, and they had these blow-ups, and there was a splash pad, that kind of thing. And they had blow-up balloon character deals and stuff. So it's just a picture then. He's so cute. So cute. Oh, and this picture. Let me tell you about this. Okay, so this, my parents, no, did he go? I don't know. This place is like, it's like Chuck E. Cheese, but it's better. It's called Incredible Pizza, okay? And they sell, it's like a pizza buffet. They have salads. They even have like soup salads, desserts, fruit, pastas, baked potatoes. Like, it's just a big, massive buffet. And all the rooms that you eat in are themed, but it's like 50s themed, okay? And so whenever you eat, you go sit in one of the themed rooms. Well, we always like to go sit in the family room or whatever, and they had like fireplace and like little booths and stuff, but it was set up to look like a living room, and there were little TVs everywhere, and they would show old TV shows like The Honeymooners or I Love Lucy, Dick Van Dyke Show, that kind of thing. And then when you were done eating, you could go to the events, okay? And they have like putt-putt golf and bowling and bumper cars and race cars, video games, all kinds of stuff. And then they have a section to the left where it's like for little kids, you know, and there's a bunch of rides and just stuff like that, but it's for little kids. So we would take David to the little kid section, and oh my God, it was the worst mistake ever, because David, when he was little, he had a thing about trains, okay? And he is in a train, and it would go all around this room, and it was amazing. Do you think we got to go to any of the other events there? No. We had to take turns watching David because he would not get off this stupid train. Oh my God. But he loved it. He had a blast. So it was either my husband was with him with the train, and then I would take my daughter to go do the other events, or I would stay with him, and then my husband would go with my daughter. So that was fun. And this is one of my favorites. I just love them. And I don't know why I remember this, but my kids at the time, their favorite movie was The Wizard of Oz, and that's one of my favorite movies. And I was sitting on the couch looking through the app deal, and I found The Wizard of Oz, and I was like, oh my gosh. I don't know if it was Amazon or HBO or whatever. I was like, but you know, The Wizard of Oz. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so they were so excited, and I was like, oh, you guys are so cute. So I took a picture of them. So this is them, their excitement for The Wizard of Oz. Okay, this next picture, I love it. It's a collection of pictures. David had me do a little photo shoot of him, and just let me show it to you. He's so cool and just so secure with his masculinity that, yeah, he can wear a princess tiara and rock it. Look at that. He's so cool. I don't know. Okay, so this is at my parents' house. And my son, I don't remember why we went to my dad's house, but we were there. And my dad was showing David the four-wheeler deal. And David is so happy. He's so happy. He loved it. But my son has sensory processing disorder. And he does not like loud noises, or just, you gotta be very careful around him, okay? So David's so excited. My dad's like, you want to go for a ride? Like, let's do it. And he's like, yeah. And then my dad turned it on. Oh my God. David thought he was going to die. He was not about that life. He was screaming and yelling and was like, help. So I was like, turn it off, Dad. And so he did not go for a ride. Definitely not. Poor little baby. And then we have him. I think this is obviously Halloween, but I think this might be pre-K or kindergarten, something like that. But he's a fireman. So cute. And there's his little bag. It says tiny arms, big appetite. But yeah, see, he did not like his picture being taken, but he wouldn't. This was the best out of, I don't know, the 30 that I took. But he's so cute. And then me and David, we were going to get his hair done at the mall, and we stopped for lunch at the food court, and guess who walks by? Santa walked by. Look at that. That's the real Santa. You see this? Oh my gosh. Santa was walking by, and David was like, oh, it's Santa. And Santa stopped, came by, and talked to David. We didn't have to go to the fake photo shoot thing or anything. Santa came and talked to David. So I was like, oh my gosh, we have to take a picture of Santa. So we took a picture, and then he showed this picture to Emma when she got home from school, and she was like, what? It was the best day. Oh my goodness. And here he is being so cute. So cute. I'm trying to see in the background where we're at, but I have no idea. It looks like there's houses, but I don't know where this could be. But look at how cute he is. He's like a little model. Oh my goodness. Adorable. Oh, and this picture, I love it. And he specifically was like, Mom, you have to take a picture and post this so everybody can see it. Look at this face. Oh my God. So we were at Walmart doing grocery shopping, and what did they have? Watermelon. Oh my gosh, Mom, they have watermelon. I love watermelon. I'm so excited. Please get it, Mom. I got the watermelon. We're walking out to the car, and he's like, well, don't put this in the car yet. Hold on, you have to get a picture. And post it so everybody can see. So I did. Look at his face. Oh my God, he's so excited about the watermelon. They came out with watermelons, like, literally last time when I went to the store, like 2 days ago. And I was like, oh, watermelon. It was $9 for a watermelon this big. What? Okay, and this is David being a man. He is being a man. He got tools for Christmas or something, I don't know. And there's nothing wrong with his little recliner. There's nothing wrong. But he was pretending that he was under a car, and he was fixing stuff under the car, because that's what men do, right? So he was being a man. So cute. Okay, and I think this is, I think we were doing stuff because it was my daughter's spring break. I don't think he was in school yet, but I think I had to go to the doctor, and then we were going to do museum stuff or whatever, but at my doctor's office they have this little lake, and it's not even, it's like a pond maybe, I don't know, but down here there are turtles, and there's a little machine over here that you can like put in a quarter or nickel or whatever and turn the thing, and the turtle food pops out, and then you lean over and you feed the turtles. So cute. But yeah, so David was very excited about that. Very excited. And this is that same day. We were at the museum or whatever, and it was some children's museum, you know. And so the kids got to dress up and play firemen. They really liked that. And yes, I had to take a picture of David because he was very insistent. We were at a restaurant when it first opened up. I think it's called like House of Pies. And he was very insistent because we had got sweet tea or something like that. And there was a lemon in there. And I took the lemon out because I don't like lemon in my tea. I took the lemon out and he was like, oh, I want to eat that. Because my son loves fruit and stuff. And I was like, you don't want to eat this? And he was like, yes, I want to eat it. I was like, David, lemons are very sour. And he's like, no, I can handle it, Mom. I said, okay. So I told my husband, I was like, get that camera ready. This is his reaction. Oh, man. This is David playing a video game. Probably one of the first times that he was playing a video game, and now he's better. He's better than my husband and his uncles and aunts. Like, everybody's like, is David playing? And this is Easter. This is when his personality starts coming out. He is the biggest goofball. The biggest. It's like he's a little miniature of my husband. Yeah. And this is also Easter. Look at him. This is him in the morning getting his Easter basket. And then this is him when he's ready to go out. Looking so fine. Oh my goodness. Look at Emma. She's so perfect. Oh. Okay. This is him on his birthday. I don't know if this was 3 or 4. I don't know. But again, he had a huge fascination with trains. And this was an electric train, and you could set up the train track and it would just go and go and go. He loved it. He loved it. He's really not into trains anymore. And this is just a cute picture of him. This was a ring that was on a cupcake that my daughter got in class for someone's birthday, and she would bring the ring home because they used to do that all the time. Now they don't really allow that. But she brought the ring home and David put it on his nose. Such a cutie. Okay, and this is David. He's doing artwork, and this was actually really cool. We have this hanging up in the playroom. We still have it hanging up. My daughter, my son, and I, we all made, like, I got canvas and then painted them silver, and then I put painter's tape on there differently. Everybody's looks different, but we all used like the same type colors, so it would be different, but they would all match, you know. So this is David painting his, and so once he's done painting it, I just ripped off the little painter's tape, and it looks like, you know, stained glass or whatever. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Anyway, he was very happy about this. Okay, this next picture is again showing his masculinity, because he would do this all the time with all of Emma's dresses and Halloween costumes. I'm like, whatever you want to do, man. Whatever you want to do, but I better get a picture of it. It's so cute. He's being a mermaid, like, princess, because this is a mermaid costume that came with gloves, and there's a little wand, so he's a mermaid princess, okay? And he's very, like, yeah, what you gonna say about it? What you gonna say? And this is David at the dentist office. I just had to take a picture because he looks so cool. He's like, yeah, I'm getting my teeth cleaned. What about it? So cute. And this is David on his first day of gosh, he's such a big boy. Look at that. Adorable. Adorable. And then a few weeks later, whatever, the local fire department, yeah, I'm going to cover that up. The local fire department came and gave them a tour of the fire truck, taught them fire safety, all kinds of stuff. And then they would hand out these little hats. So cute. You would think that he would want to be a fireman, but no, he wants to be a police officer. But anyway, so yeah, we got that one. And then this is at Halloween, and this is one of those like styrofoam pumpkins, and I think we got these like little plastic pieces from Dollar Tree. So he's very proud of his pumpkin. Look at that. Okay, and here we are. Now he wants to be a police officer. Look at this. He's even got his hand on the little gun. Like, you got something to say? You got something to say? He is ready to protect and serve, okay? Just amazing. And he still, to this day, wants to be a police officer. So, hopefully he does become a police officer, because that would be very cool. And this is him in school. I don't know why I'm there. I think it might be Thanksgiving, because, yeah, it was Thanksgiving because the tables were covered, because his teacher was she was having them make their own pumpkin pies, but she was using like a pumpkin and then like that instant pudding type thing, and so they were in graham cracker for the bottom and stuff. So he's like, I did it. This is one of my favorite pictures of the kids. Look at how cute they are. Oh my gosh, this is at Christmas, you can tell, because there's a little Santa back there. So cute. And this is David. This is one of the first, my sister did another photo shoot for like the family or whatever, and this is one of the first pictures that she sent me. There's going to be another one, I think, but that'll be later when she sent me all of them. But anyway, look at how cute he is. Look at how cute, and he's very fancy. So cute. I don't know what this picture is. I just really liked his face in it. He's so happy. And this is them shopping at H-E-B. This is when H-E-B first opened up. And they've got their little Santa hats on. But H-E-B has these little bitty small carts, so they can feel like grown-up shopping, you know? So cute. And this is them having hot chocolate. Look at those big snowman mugs. My daughter actually ended up hating the hot chocolate. My son loved it. So, and this is David in his shark blanket. Remember, like a couple years ago, they came out with like these mermaid blankets. They also came out with the shark blankets for boys or whatever. So he would get in it, shove his feet in the little fins, and like wear it like an outfit. So cute. This is him at my mother-in-law's house. I don't know if this is at Christmas or like just before Christmas, but they have this swing set that they built, and they've got like this rope thing, so it's like a big swing. I don't know, it's really cool. It's really cool. David loved it. Okay, this is another picture from that photo shoot. He's just so cute. This is at a park in the woodlands somewhere. I don't even know the name of it. But it's like he was perfect in every picture. Every picture. I believe this is like spring break or something, because we were doing some type of activity outside. But look at how gross. This is some kind of like weird slime that you soak up like through this thing's nose, and then you can spit it out, and it's like, oh. You see how happy he is? He's a boy. He likes gross things. Ugh. This is probably Valentine's Day, or around Valentine's Day. Look, I know it's hard to tell because his lips are so big, but this is actually a sucker. So cute. And this, I think this is a tractor. I don't really know what this is. I don't know. But we went to, it's something called like Touch a Truck, whatever. And they had all these big, massive trucks. Like, big, massive trucks. And this is just one of the things that he got in. I tried to get better pictures of him in the bigger trucks, but they didn't turn out good. So that's not, I don't know, but I just put that one in there. Okay, and this is David. We are playing the, oh God, I don't know what it's called. It's like the virtual reality PlayStation thing. I can't think of the name of it. We don't have it anymore because it's not compatible with the PlayStation 5. So, was it Move or something? I don't remember what it was called. But yeah, this was like one of the first days. It was awesome. That was awesome. And this is the kids on like Cowboy Day or whatever. A lot of times in elementary school, they have like themed days. And this was either Cowboy Day or Western Day or something like that. So they don't have boots. I know that we're in Texas, and like a lot of people who think of Texas think, oh yeah, there's cowboys everywhere. No, I didn't even know where to get a cowboy hat, so I just had to order these like play hats on Amazon because I was like, I don't know where you buy cowboy hats. I don't know. But anyway, so this is their Western Day. And this is Emma and David. We were in Houston at the aquarium, and they have this big, like, I don't want to call it a Ferris wheel, but it's like a Ferris wheel, but like the things that you can sit inside are these huge pods, and it goes around like a Ferris wheel. So, yeah, it's just the kids being goofy there. And this is also David being goofy, because I asked him if I could take a picture of him, because he had got his face painted. If you can see, it's a shark about to eat his eye. Yeah. And Emma took the cutest picture, and I was like, okay, David, let me get a picture of you. And he was like, no. And I was like, please, please, please. This is the face that I got. That's what he gave me. So. Oh, and here he is being such a cool guy. He's like, we were doing like a slumber party downstairs, or we were like watching movies and stuff, and I made them some quilts. So David has his own quilt, and Emma's over here. But yeah, they were hanging out downstairs. But look at how cool he is. And this is Easter again. Yeah, it's just David being goofy. And I believe this is the Easter of 2020, because the kids didn't get to go anywhere. We didn't have Easter like we normally had it. We had a drive-by Easter because everybody was so scared, you know. And we always go to my mom's house, so I dressed the kids up anyway, even though, you know, because I wanted them to still feel like it was a real holiday. You know, they still got their Easter baskets and stuff like that. And I had them dress up, and then we drove to my mom's house. We pulled into her driveway, and then she opened the back and put in their Easter baskets, because they always get Easter baskets at my mom's house. She put in the Easter baskets, and she had made a full Easter like lunch dinner thing, and she packed it all up and then just put it in our the back of the car, and then we drove home and ate Easter dinner at home. But you know, we still got to see each other, but I'm pretty sure this is that Easter. Anyway, and this is the kids being super cool. These are guns, but they made like laser gun sounds. They were like really, really cool. But you can tell they're extra cool because they have sunglasses on. Like, that makes a person extra cool, you know? So. And this is David on his 5th birthday. Aww, he's 5. He's so freaking freaking cute. Look at his face. Oh, I can't take it. I can't take it. And this is him. It was summertime. And that summer, we got them a little slip and slide. This was before, was it before the pool was open? I think so. Because they had the splash pad at the park, but it took them years and years and years before they got the pool. So we got them a slip and slide. And we had it in our front yard one day. One day, then we rolled it up, put it away. It destroyed my whole entire front lawn. Ruined it. Ruined it. That was awful. But they had fun. And this is David. My aunt used to have a second job at Home Depot. And I don't know if you know this, but Home Depot, like on the weekends or like once a month, they have like a craft type class or whatever. And you can go in with your kid and do some type of craft. Well, since she worked there, like as her second job, she would just collect the crafts and then bring them to me. So this is one of the crafts, and David is making his own truck. So you can see the top of the truck here, and this is the back, but he's hammering in some stuff. And this is the finished product. He put the little stickers on, so it was a garbage truck. It was a garbage truck. That's pretty cool, right? I think. Okay. Now these next pictures I'm going to show you are the most beautiful pictures of my son ever. My sister came over for my daughter's 5th birthday and for my son's 5th birthday and took a 5-year-old photo shoot, okay? And I wanted David's to be looking like he was a Peaky Blinder, okay? Oh my god. Oh my god. He's so amazing. These pictures are just at my house. But oh my god. Shut up with that face, okay? Oh, with this face? He's so cute. And here we go. His little model pose, like he's thinking about life, you know? Just, oh my gosh. Who does he think he is? Who does he think he is? Just adorable. Now, I'm not showing you all of the 5-year-old photo shoots. I just picked some of them out, but oh my god. He's such a handsome little man, okay? And this one's probably my favorite. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Look at him. I can't take it. I cannot take the cuteness of these pictures. Oh my gosh. And then Goofy David. And here he is climbing on top of things again. He was on top of the back of the couch, flying. You know, like you do. Because the windows were open. And so there's a window over here, and the wind was blowing. So he was on top of the back of the couch with his arms and legs spread and his hair in the wind, just flying away. And this is Halloween. This was 2020 Halloween because we did not go trick-or-treating because, again, everybody was scared. So we did a nighttime Halloween hunt in the house where they would have to go around the house. I turned out all the lights and made little bags of candy and hid them all throughout the house. And they had these little flashlights. This is a pumpkin flashlight. And that's how they did their trick-or-treating that year. They did, it's almost like an Easter egg hunt or something, you know. It was a Halloween candy hunt, so. And this is David, the first time he's voting. And I believe they were voting for cookies, Oreo or chocolate chip. And he chose chocolate chip. And sadly, chocolate chip did not win the election. Oreo did. But he still ate the Oreo anyway. And this, I feel like this might have been the first year. Maybe not, but there's Christmaster. And Christmaster has a little reindeer nose and antlers, and that day he brought them little reindeer noses and antlers. So, super cute. And here is David. He is making cookies. I believe this is Cookie Day, which, again, it was 2020, so it was just stay at home and make your own cookies Cookie Day. We did not have the party or anything like that, but he still got to make the cookies. And then there was another cookie thing. This might have been on Cookie Day, but I don't think it was, because I think Christmaster brought them a little gingerbread kit, and so he made his little gingerbread. And this is Christmas Day. He got a bike, but it's got training wheels. He doesn't need training wheels now, but he was very excited about his bike. Very excited. And in this one, they got new recliners for their playroom, and so he is just living it up in his new recliner. Living it up. And I believe this is just him at my mother-in-law's house on Christmas. He's just cute. And then Emma got makeup that Christmas, and so David was giving Emma a makeover. So cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, this next picture is from, I guess, kindergarten, maybe? I don't know. But when you're in kindergarten, they have this event. It's the 100th day of school. And on the 100th day of school, you dress up as a 100-year-old. So there's David. His hair has been spray painted silver. His aching back. Do you see? His hand is back there. He's like, oh, my aching back. And if you look very closely, he has wrinkles. Oh my goodness, he's the cutest old man I ever seen. And then it snowed again. This is the second time that they've seen snow. And this snow was, for us, it was bad. We were out of electricity for, I believe, four days. They canceled school. And, like, it was bad because we don't get snow like this. Like, do you see the street? No. You can't even see. This is a sidewalk. But the only reason you can see is because it goes up onto the grass, the snow. That was the best. Even though the electricity went out and we all had to sleep in one bed with like 50 blankets, I think it got down to like 7 or maybe 10, something like that. I don't know. We were not prepared for that one. Not at all. And this is him just being a cool guy. I mean, he's got his hat on backwards and to the side. Like, come on. Look at this. This is cool guy right here. And this is David. He made a gun with his Legos. And look, it even has a scope on it. That's pretty good, right? And this is David at, what is this called? I think it might be the zoo. Yeah, because this was after 2020, but you still had to wear masks everywhere. And, yeah, we were at the zoo. And this is just me and David outside. I believe this day we were sitting in our driveway because, what are they called? It's not Hell's Angels, or, I don't know, but like the airplane, like, I don't know what they're called, but it's the airplane people. They were flying directly over a house, and so it was like announced, and so me and David and Emma, we were just waiting outside for those. I want to say it's called Hell's Angels or something, but I can't. Blue Angels, maybe? I don't know what it's called. Anyway, they haven't done it since, so. And then here he is playing with kinetic sand. I don't like kinetic sand. They say it's not messy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And here he is as Wolverine, being super cool. Yep. This is him at Easter. It looks like he had put stickers on his eggs. We did not dye eggs this year. Like, the kids didn't even ask. They were just like, whatever, who cares? Like, okay. This is him at an Easter hunt at my mom's house. My parents have the best grass. Like, for picture taking, it's so beautiful. But yeah, so that's him doing his little Easter hunt. This is him at his graduation. He had his graduation, and then we left and we went out to lunch, and I got him these so that everybody in the restaurant knew that he graduated kindergarten. You know, he was a graduate. So yeah. And here we go, Minecraft phase. Oh my. He still has this. He still has all his little weapons and stuff. So I guess there are toys. I was saying the other day, I was like, they don't really play with toys or anything, but he still has his weapons and stuff. So, and then this is him playing with the light bright. I still have a few sheets of the light bright. We might do a light bright thing at some point. And then this is him and Emma at Monster Truck Wars. And I knew it was going to be very loud, and David is very sensitive, so I made sure to have both of these noise canceling like headphone thingies. So yeah, he really enjoyed it. This is them at Christmas. They're always so sweet to each other at Christmas. Oh, this is him doing yard work. He's so cute. He's so cute. Look, he's even got his noise canceling things because this is too loud. And this is him on his scooter. He still rides the scooter like every day pretty much. He loves the scooter. He loves it. Oh, he started getting glasses. I wonder when the glasses started popping up. Well, he has glasses now. And this is him. He is making, I think it's like little stained glass charms is what they are, but it's with paint. But he's very proud of himself. Oh my god, this next picture is so cute. He's so cute. But look, he has this little dinosaur that opens its mouth like this. He opened the mouth and squeezed his neck. And now the dinosaur is just hanging there. What? Oh, and this is David. He is cooking my famous rice. I make the best Mexican rice. Best. And so David is very into cooking. And I tell him that his food is way better than mine. And so if I'm cooking and I'm like, oh, I need to make sure this tastes good. Can you at least stir this or whatever? He'll come over and stir it. And man, it's like magic. It magically tastes 100 times better. But I was teaching him my rice recipe. And he had just tasted it and was like, oh yeah, Mom. Oh yeah, it's good. And I believe this is Easter. Yeah, he got a Peeps bunny. At least I think it's Peeps. I don't know. He's just cute. And this is at my parents' house. Look at their grass. Isn't it, like, amazing? And this on the fence, this is wild blackberries that grow along their fence, okay? They didn't plant them. This just happened naturally. And this last Easter, my mom walked over to the fence and she was like, oh, the blackberries are growing. So I was like, Emma, go pick some. And I went into the house and got her a Ziploc bag. And so for like, I don't know, 30 minutes or whatever, Emma was picking blackberries and putting them in the bag. And we made a blackberry cobbler, and it was so good. It was so good. But anyway, he's throwing a styrofoam airplane. He loved that. And this year my aunt gave my mom a styrofoam airplane in our Easter basket. And my mom was like, David, let's go outside and play with this plane. So this was him this year as well. So, oh my goodness, this is him at his field trip. We went to some place, I think it was called like 7 Acre Woods or something like that. It was the worst, the absolute worst. But they had a bunch of things for the kids to play on or whatever, and there was this boat. And so David, he had to become the captain of the boat, you know? He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, and here's a boy and his puppy. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. There's Eva. Oh my. The first tooth that has been lost. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's very excited because he's about to get that money. This is David teaching 2nd grade. Yeah, he's teaching 2nd grade here. So cute. And this Christmaster, this is around Christmas time, I guess, but Christmaster, he brought the kids a Twister. So this is them playing that game. This is New Year's Eve. Don't worry, non-alcoholic. It's the sparkling cider. But David didn't know that. I told him it was real champagne. Oh my goodness. So he's like, I'm about to get it. And this is David getting his nails done. Yep, you heard that right. He went with my daughter on this birthday trip. My daughter was invited to like a birthday party or whatever, and as one of the events that everybody was doing before the party, they met up at this nail salon place, and they were all getting their nails done together. Okay, well, David got his nails done too, because he doesn't care. He's like, whatever. So he got his nails. I wish I had the picture of that. I hear something. Whatever, somebody's outside. I don't know. Anyway, he got his nails painted black with these little specks, so they look like stars. And then on the thumb, he had a red, oh, what's it called? It's like where you're sus. You know, they look like little spacemen. What is that game called? I don't know what the game was called, but it's like, it's a video game where you play these little characters, and one of you is the real killer, and you have to try and kill other people. Gosh, I wish I knew what the name of that game was. But anyway, he got the little red guy painted on his thumb. He loved his nails like that. Anyway, so manly man right there. Oh, and this is them. It's the same day after they got their nails done, but they went to this, I don't know what it's called. It's like some jumping place where there's trampolines everywhere. That kind of thing. I can't think of the name of it. It was awful. I hated it. And this is him just being a super smarty at school. They have to do a lot of work on tablets, computers, that kind of thing. So this is his computer. He's doing his schoolwork. And this is us. We are at, I think, the Houston Museum of Natural Science. Yeah. So he's just taking a picture with a dinosaur. Little cutie. Oh no. Oh no. David had to go to the hospital. Poor little baby man. And he has a blindfold on. They gave him a teddy bear. He was at Texas Children, and they gave him a teddy bear to help him feel better. Did you know that? If you take your kid to Texas Children, they just give you stuffed animals, like, for free to make your baby feel better. Like, that is so, I had no idea. But he was rubbing his eye, and he scratched his, I guess, cornea or something with his fingernail, and he shredded it. So they had to put these special drops on there. It was a whole, I was there all day, but they did send him home, and he had to put these special drops in his eyes for 2 weeks. He wasn't able to go to school for a week. He had to wear these special sunglasses all day, so we had all the lights turned out in the house, and he just had to wear the sunglasses until his eyes healed. God, it was awful, but look at how cute he is. I know, but look at how cute. Oh my goodness. Here we are at Easter again. This is a famous thing, okay? This elliptical, is that what they're called? It's my son's favorite thing. Every year Easter, he goes nuts with this thing. Well, this year was different. He did go nuts on this thing, but, oh, this is at my mom's house. But my mom had a treadmill set up like over here. And so David was like, I want to get on the treadmill. So my dad was showing him how to use it or whatever, and he got up to 8. He was running hardcore, and I was like, can we not do this? Because I'm afraid that he is going to fall and like hit himself on the head and like, ugh. So we stopped the treadmill thing, which he was not happy about, but he still had the elliptical. He loves working out. If I had the elliptical and the treadmill in my house, he would be even more skinny than he already is, okay? He loves working out. He loves it. And this is kids. I believe this is like glow day or something like that. And so I got them a bunch of these glow necklaces and bracelets and stuff like that. So I don't know why it was glow theme day, but it was. And this is them, I believe this is like summertime or something, because they again built a fort in the living room and they're having like movie time. I don't know, I think they're watching Stranger Things, because that's what they used to do that over the summer. They would build a fort and then watch Stranger Things on Emma's tablet. So yeah, this is them just being goofy. They're just being silly. I had bought them this pizza. Can't think of the name of the pizza, but the back of the box had these little Italian like mustaches. And so you cut them out of the box or whatever, and they have these little inserts that you like stick up your nose, so it actually just hangs on your face. So this is just being silly, I guess. I don't know. Oh, here's another picture of a boy and his dog. There's Ava. Oh, so cute. I think her tongue is sticking out. Oh my god, her tongue is sticking out. This is them at the movie theater. They love going to the movie theater. I wish the movie theater did not cost so much, because we can only go like maybe once a year or something, because it's so expensive. Anybody want to give me a gift card to AMC? And this is David during an eclipse. They had made these little boxes. They asked us to send in a cereal box. So what kind of cereal did we send in? Pumpkin spice Cheerios. And they helped them make these little boxes to be able to look at the eclipse. You can't look at the eclipse with the box, but you can look at the shadow of the eclipse inside the box. Anyway, and so he's on a walk with my husband. Me and my daughter, I think we were doing some kind of shopping that day, and we saw the eclipse as it was happening. It was really cool. And we had those little glasses, but I was like, we gotta rush home, because I had the glasses and I wanted to rush home so that they could see it. But we didn't make it in time. But I kept the glasses for the next eclipse or whatever. But they got to see it through this, and I thought it was really cool. Okay, this next one is the one I gotta cover up. Okay, he's wearing his school shirt, and his school name is very unique. When you type in the school name, it brings up the exact school, so I'm not letting you see that. But he went to some aquarium or something like that, and he's just standing inside of a shark mouth. I don't know, he thought it was really cool. And then this is David cooking again. He loves baking. He loves cooking, all that stuff. And it's funny because my mom, she got this, it's like a spoon rest. She got a spoon rest from my aunt, and it came in a set of 2, and she gave me one of the spoon rests. And what's really cool about it is it's based off of this show on QVC. It's called In the Kitchen with David. I believe he's on like every Sunday or something. I don't know. Anyway, but my mom really likes that show. And so she gave me one of the spoon rests that says In the Kitchen with David, because David loves cooking. So I showed that to him, and he was like, oh my gosh, because he doesn't know about In the Kitchen with David's show. He thought it was made specifically for him. Anyway, but he's making cupcakes. He got a special cupcake mix kit thing from my mom, I think for Christmas or something like that. He was making poop cupcakes. Look how happy he is. He's like, oh, we're about to eat some poop cupcakes. Okay, and this, he's painting a dragon, a 3-headed dragon. Look at how cool he is. He's so cool. And this is them on Easter. This wasn't last year. It was the year before last, I think. I don't know. But yeah, super cute, right? Cuties. This is him. My daughter had been induced. I don't know what you call it, but when it's like you're put into something, she was, I think it's inducted into the National Honor Society. And so he got some flowers for her because of her big brain. This is just me in David's classroom. I would read to the students in his class, and me and his teacher were like best friends. And she was like, oh my god, you are the best at reading books. Please come back like every single month. We'll have a special day dedicated to you reading a book. So, but I get very animated, especially when I'm reading children's books. I make all the different voices, and I'm very, so. And I guess this is like his birthday last year, because he has this gun. I'm pretty sure I bought it for him. It's like a shotgun, Nerf shotgun. Yeah. This is the beginning of the year when they had to start riding the school bus. Oh no. But they're fine with riding the bus now, so that's good. And this is him on the Halloween. Gosh, that's a loud plane. This is him on his Halloween parade thing. It's called Storybook Parade. It's called Storybook Parade, because they can't call it Halloween for like religious reasons or whatever, and so you have to have a book. And his book wasn't even really a book; it was a coloring book. But I couldn't find a Thor book, so that's who he is. He's Thor. But anyway, and look, he is literally blowing me a kiss. My baby boy is blowing me a kiss. This is him at school, and look at how excited he is. This was during his egg drop experiment. The principal would go to the roof of the school. They live. Their elementary school is 2 stories, so she would get to the 2nd story on the roof, and he had a team, and they had to come up with creative ways. So when the principal would drop the egg would not crack. He said so many people's eggs cracked, but their team obviously did whatever they had to do really well, because look, they're victorious. This is their candy haul, because we actually went trick-or-treating this year. It was the worst decision of my life. I almost died. So this is probably the last trick-or-treating event that they are going to be able to go on, because I can't do that walking. I just cannot do it. But they got a lot of candy. They really liked it. And this is my son. He loves tea. He would drink tea every day, all day long. I make the best tea, so. But he's drinking out of one of my favorite winter mugs. It's sweater weather, and he's like, yeah, this tea's good, Mom. And this is Christmas Eve. He got a guitar. One of his gifts was a guitar, and he was just like, oh my it was the best day. It was the best day. He was so excited about that. And this is 2025, New Year's Eve. This is at midnight. It was crazy. But he's got his little noisemaker, and he's got his champagne, sparkling cider. And we were actually watching all the fireworks go off in the neighborhood, because my neighborhood, oh, it's beautiful. You don't need to spend any money if you live in my neighborhood. People be putting on a show. A boy with his dog, oh my gosh, and Ava's wearing her little Christmas sweater. Aren't they cute? So cute. And it snowed again. This happened this year. It snowed so much. I'm like, what? Because when I was a kid, I saw snow like maybe once. I think maybe once. And by the age of 9, my kids have seen snow 3 times. What? Crazy. Yeah, but this snow was awesome. And the electricity didn't go out, so that was good. David was reading Ava a bedtime story. So cute. This is a more recent picture. My aunt, this is him. He's in his playroom. He's got a huge beanbag and he's playing his games. Of course he is. But my aunt, she bought him this massive dog stuffed animal, and he loves it. He loves it. It's huge. It's like the same size as him, really. She got, my aunt got my daughter one as well. The one that my daughter has is the same size, but it's a fox. They love it. Love it. And then this was him at Easter. Look at how cute he's like, I look good. I know I look good. I know it. So this is the last picture that, as of this recording, that I've taken of him. And this is the first. Look at how much he's changed. Oh my God, this little baby is this big man now. He's double digits. Double digits. That's a full grown man right there. My goodness. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.